Hey everyone, this is Bitcoin update. So we're just going to start from the beginning and try to expatiate and make you guys understand what is currently going on the chat. So this is Bitcoin weekly. After the weekly close, we basically just go on to see what happened on the weekly chat. So this is more or less like the resistance on the weekly. And as you can see, the market went into it, and last week we broke below it, and this is a strong sign that the market is moving to the downside. So we need to be wary of the fact of holding too much longs and all that. So for now what we're looking at is I'm trying to get if we're able to take liquidity on the downside. So right now what we're looking at is a possibility of the market going to the downside, or the possibility of the market going to the upside. So we're going to prepare for it. But looking at the weekly chart, you can basically see that we had the zone on the upside, and we had the zone. So it was more or less like we had the top, and the market went to the downside. So looking at this, we could have a bottom, and we could have a bottom before the market moves back to the upside. So now we'll plan for extreme zones, and we'll plan for what the market is going to do. So this is more like the extreme zone on the market. So looking at this, we have the zone. Put it like this, or you put it like this, but I prefer to put it like this. So this is more or less like the extreme zone that we're looking out for. This is more, it's like a long time chart, a weekly chart. So I'm just showing you guys the possibility of what to expect on a long time. So the possibility of this is really high, that we could get back to create the same thing that the market created here. We had a top, we had another top, and the market came to the downside. So we had the bottom, possibility of getting on the bottom before the market go back to the upside. So this week is very crucial, and we need to see how the week ends and what to expect. So for now, this is more like an overview of what the weekly chart is going to show to us. So I'm just going to go down to the daily. You can basically see that we're still in this range. This range is from 26,742 around 30k. So we're still in that range, but on this sub range, you can see basically we went down, and we're currently in this region. So I'm looking at it taking this momentum to the downside before trying to break back to the upside. So right now I'm on a trade. I took a trade from this region, but right now we're on a drawdown. I've been taking scalp shorts because I know this trade might take me out. So I'm taking scalp shorts to cover up for the loss on this trade, but I'm still going to hold it because until we take out this leg, the market is still in a safe zone. So if you take out this leg, then the market takes me out of the trade, but it's still going to take my shorts to the downside. Then I'm going to take this long on this region to see if we're going to break to the upside, or if we're going to take us back to the downside. So you can see that we have this region here. So until we'll take out that region, is that the right placement? So it's probably like that. So until we'll take out this region, then we're going to the upside. But for now, we're just going to stick to taking the trades. based on where it's going to get to. So this will be the region we'll be looking out for if the market takes us out to this region. Another thing, if the market stays on this range and breaks above, it simply means that we're going to fill up the 32k. But if we don't and we go to the downside, it simply means that we are strongly in a downtrend and the market is just going to push us up to the zone. Then we'll see what happens from there. But if until then, we're just going to keep on playing the market the way it is. So I think I posted something on Ethereum last week. Ethereum, this is it. Now let's go to the daily. So this is the daily Ethereum. We had uptrend from this region to this region. I said if it gets to that uptrend, I'll be looking out for a buy, but basically the market switched up on our side and broke into my range. So I didn't really take any trade on Ethereum. I'm still looking out for the trade on Ethereum. So if it's simply this is a bullish pattern, if it breaks to the upside, it simply means that we're going to go to this point and either go up more, but if it breaks to the upside, simply means you're going to go to that point. So for now, I'm just watching out for it. This could still be a move. Yeah, move again to this point. It could tap this region, then go to this point like this. So until then, we're just going to wait. So we need this confirmation to see that the market is going to the upside. If you go to Bitcoin 1 hour, you're still going to see something like that. Still going to see something like that. We have this move like this. So you can see Bitcoin already broke its region, and which is currently so it's already on this zone. So possibility of it going to the upside. So this is still the reason why I'm still holding my longs, because the possibility of it still going back to the upside. So we're just going to wait and see how it goes. If it breaks back to the downside, this is on the scalp short to the lower point. So there's always, the market is not stagnant. The market is moving. It changes all the time. So you need to be ready for any switch. You can't just hold on to a bullish mindset or a bearish mindset. So you need to know when to switch to taking a scalp shot or taking a swing shot. Or so personally for me, I'm willing to take shots and long. It depends on how the market shows it to me. So for now, I'm holding my longs until it takes me out on the stop loss. I'm still holding the long to see where it goes. If I see opportunity to short, I'm going to take it as a scalp shot and see where it goes. So for now, I'm just waiting out for the trade. So let's just rush up to look at the Forex market. The Forex market this is gold at the moment. Gold, I've been looking out for gold coming to this point. So it has filled this region, and we had this bounce to the upside. So I'm looking at it coming to fill on the region on the downside. I was looking out for this region actually. I was looking out for this region to get filled, then market continues move. But since we were in a range at this point and this was the leg, this is the A, B, and then the C leg. So this is more or less like a neckline for an entry back to the upside. So I'm going to be taking a long from this zone back to the upside. So until it comes back to that zone, I'm just going to wait out for it. So basically see the zones that we mitigated on the chart. Mitigated several zones on the chart. So this is more like a standard zone for long on gold. So I'm just going to wait out for that zone. So we're currently on a Euro USD short. So I'm basically just looking out for it. Going to this take profit. Still looking out for entry on the long region. There's so many regions to look at for. Let's see. Zone. We have the zone to look out for. So this strong zone. See, we took this region. The market go back to the upside. So looking out for this zone, also for a long to the upside. So just going to watch out for that. And this is more or less like the extreme zone, but we could get a bounce on this before looking out for the extreme zone. So look out for this bounce here. Sometimes when you wait for extreme zones, you don't really get it. So you just look out for the high probability zones before the extreme zone. So this is more or less like an high probability for the trade on the long aspect. So we expect it to bounce on that zone. But I take profits already here, so I'm just going to wait out and see if we can take a long from the zone. So for GBP USD, same thing, short from the zone to the region. So the long is basically here, because you can see that this extreme zone has been mitigated. We have a chance to get in on the zone. So this is my plan, looking out for it, going down to the zone, so pick up the longs. But already know I have to secure profits when it gets to this region, so I'm going to take profit when it gets to that region. But this is where I'm looking out for the longs. So I have several other forex trades to look out for, but we'll just go back to the crypto details. So this is USDT dominance. If you could look at if you see in the chart, you know that USDT dominance is currently moving on an uptrend. We broke the downtrend and it's currently moving on an uptrend. So this is another reason why I said there's a possibility that we could still go to the downside on Bitcoin, because if we don't break the zone, simply means that we're going to break the one to the upside. So if it gets here, then the longs are then confirmed on Bitcoin. So this is another reason why I'm still bent on taking scalp shots on Bitcoin, because there's probabilities that we could still get to the zone before longs can be activated on Bitcoin. So for now, we're just trading based on what we're seeing in the market. We're still, you can see we tap resistance and the market is currently at the zone. So if we break resistance, it simply means Bitcoin is going to break support and go back to the next zone for a long. So I just want you guys to be ready for any move you see in the market at the point. The market's going to volatile, so just stay ready for anything and don't risk too much. Try and always secure profits at resistance zones, so you don't hold too much loss on your trade. So basically just plan ahead for the trade. So right now, looking at USDT dominance, you can see that this is looking more or less like an inducement, because it's not going above. So it's the possibility that the market could still go down and fill this region again before more upside. So these are the reasons why my long is still valid. These are the reasons why I said we could still have more downside for the trade. So stay ready for it. So yeah, this is all for today. We're just going to keep you guys updated when the market switches, but for now we're still holding the longs and basically taking scalp shots when we see the opportunity to take the shots. So these are regions to look out for. This region, and extreme regions are 15k and 12k.